Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. Today we're diving into day 2 of Saratoga's opening weekend. Yesterday, if you was with me, we dove into the opening day card, which was Thursday. We tried to take down the early pick 4. It did not end too well. Unfortunately, we had got some bad track conditions. We had a race that got taken off of the turf, so we really didn't bother even going into the late pick 4. We wanted to get a head start on handicapping today's card. Hopefully we get better track conditions. We get that fast and firm that we look for to maintain the accuracy in our handicapping. So, today it's actually the opening day at Del Mar. It's another major track that I like to play. We get racing back at Gulfstream as well today, but it's opening day at Saratoga. We love Saratoga. We're going to just focus on Saratoga today. Um, throughout this weekend, we will be playing all 3 of those tracks. So stay tuned for Del Mar and Gulfstream Park. I will be handicapping the weekend cards over there as well. So, but today, we're just going to focus on Saratoga. Um, we saw how a couple of the races played out yesterday. Like I said, we didn't get those track conditions that we looked forward to. We did get a fast main track yesterday, and we did see some of the farm hold up there. But like I said, that turf course, hopefully today gets firm, and we'll be able to dive into another pick 4 ticket right here. So we'll go into it. We'll start off with race number 2. Like I said, I pre-handy as I'm doing now. I'm pre-handicapping the races, so I could just show you how they're going to play out and give you my pick 4 ticket at the end. So let's dive right into it. We have race number 2, a 7-furlong race, maiden claiming for $40,000. This is restricted to state bred New York breds. So we have 8-horse field in here, and we're going to use 4 horses in here to get us out half the field. It's kind of competitive, but we do see a low price favorite in here that we're going to try to beat. We're going to go through each horse, and I'm going to let you know how I think they're going to play out in the race. So first one we're going to go with Bo Brown. This is a low percentage barn, but it's driven by a high profile jockey. So we gave a look to the one, and we included him on the ticket. This is a second-time starter. He gave a first start on the turf, so he's technically a first-time starter on dirt, and he's making a lateral move. He's purchased for $20,000, so he's up on his class level. Like I said, low percentage barn, high percentage jockey. He should improve second time out. This race right here doesn't have much speed on paper, so second time out, first time on the dirt. Without the blinkers, we're hoping for this horse to not necessarily get the lead, but lay close from that rail position, and should get a good trip with Javier Castellano. We included him on the ticket at 12-1. This is our long shot play right here. The 2 horse we didn't include. Felt like this trainer does draw 2 horses in here. We usually like betting both of them, but we're going to leave this one off the ticket. This horse has faced the $40,000 level 4 times already. Only running 7, beating 12 lengths. Third, beating 9.5 lengths. His best performance was on that March 20th race where he ran second, beating 3.25 lengths. But today, I just think with the lack of speed in this race, this horse comes from way out of it. He's going to have a little bit too much to do. I don't think he has the number or the class to do so to close up on this field at 15-1. We left them off the ticket. We come here to the 3 horse. Steve Asmussen, Ricardo Santana Jr., high connections, high jockey, high trainer. We included him on the ticket. This is a class dropper who should show speed. He has bad form, but we're just hoping for that speed to play a factor today. We have the 4 horse in here that we took a little stand against. I thought the price was a little bit too low on the morning line at 6-1. This Luis Sayas jumps off of him. Does get a Rad Ortiz Jr., which is extremely good jockey, but I just think this horse is going to be coming from off the pace. Like I said, this is a paceless race on paper. I don't think he's really going to have the number or the class to close up on him. Kind of same profile as the 2. But But you know, he could lay close. He did have a slow start last time out and wasn't too far out of it. So with a better start today, he could lay close. That's why we're just gonna take a shot against him though at 6-1. We're looking for maybe 8-1 or higher. But for now, we're leaving him off the ticket. We have the 5 horse in here who we left off. Extended layoff, dropping in class. We don't like that move. Does draw Jose Ortiz, good jockey. Um, did experience trouble in his debut, first 2 starts of his career, coming out of his 2-year-old campaign, making his first 3-year-old start of the year. Doesn't have any bullet workouts coming in, and is dropping in class, like I said. So it's not really a good look for the 5. Doesn't have Lasix. Debuted at 2 turns. I don't see much speed coming from the 5. So 5 horse was a bet against in here. 6 horse who we included. Simple fact, Luis Saez right here. He's a second-time starter who we might have would have bet in his debut. Ran terrible. Maybe don't belong with that level. That's why he's dropping the day off an extended layoff. Does have bullet workouts coming out of that race. Give him another shot in here. We usually don't like we like betting main special weight to main claiming, but not after the initial start. But he draws Luis Saez, who won 3 races yesterday. So he's a hot jockey. We're going to include him on a ticket because there's not much pace in this field. And I think him or the 3 are going to show the most speed, possibly. Have a 7 who's a first-time starter that we did not include. Do not like first-time starters out for the tag. You know, this horse sports bullet workouts, a solid trainer. We're first-time starters, but we're going to just bet against him today. 7 furlongs going first time out is very tough to do. So he's a bet against today at 15-1. We have the 8 horse in here, 9-5. We're actually making the 8 horse our top pick in here. This horse has speed at the level, should be tactical. Dylan Davis does draw back aboard, second start of the layoff. Does have a weight disadvantage to the 6 and the 3, I believe, in here. Of 5 pounds. He's sport 124 with a 119. But this horse looks like he's been competitive at this field, has speed against this field. So in a paceless race, if this horse could break sharp and maybe run with the 3 or the 6 early, this horse should be tough. I'm going to make him our top pick at 9-5. Low price, but should run strong. So we're going to go 8, 1, 3, and 6 in here. We have the 1 as a long shot play, as I once said. The 3 horse who's a pace prospect, and as well as the 6 in a paceless race. We're going to go 8, 1, 3, 6, 8, making the 8 our top pick. We'll make the 3 horse our second pick, who should show the most peak speed, and we'll make the 1 horse our third pick, long shot. And the 6 horse who just draws Luis Saez, we'll make him our 4th pick. Again, 1, 3, 6, 9 to get out was the first leg of the pick 4. Let's dive into the second leg, race number 3. This is where we took our shot in this race. This is a competitive sequence. We have strong contenders, multiple strong contenders in each race. So we actually have to take our stand in actually 2 races in here. So in the sequence, or we usually just have to take a stand in 1, but that's Saratoga. Like I said in my previous videos, we're going to get competitive races, and just got to take your stands, and hopefully you get that price you're looking for. In this race, though, we are betting against a morning line favorite in here. Let's dive into each of them. We have the 1 horse in here who's probably going to be your lone speed in here. The 1 horse is your lone speed in here, but we did not include him on our ticket. Simple fact, he's only won since his 2-year-old campaign. It's coming off an extended layoff, which we like, but is losing his jockey Jose Ortiz, and only one has come in his 2-year-old campaign. So we're leaving him off the ticket, even though he does sport good speed in a paceless race once again. But we're going to dive right into the horse that Jose Ortiz jumped off, and exactly who we included, the 7 horse right here. This horse is a winner as a 2-year-old, winner as a 3-year-old, has beaten older, has won for state bred twice. Last time out, experienced some trouble in a tougher spot. First level allowance, open allowance claim, first level allowance for 80,000. Doesn't sport blinkers. Was a debut sprinter. Should show a little bit more speed today. Third start off the extended layoff. Jose Ortiz had his pick with three other horses in here. He picked this one. So sometimes the jockeys are a little bit smarter than us. So we're going to go with the 7 horse in here, as well as the 2 horse. We're going to go back up here. He's a second at the condition, second at the level last time out. Luis Saez draws back aboard without blinkers. Did experience a little bit of trouble last time out. If he runs to that last race, it should be huge. Luis Saez, once again, is a high jockey coming in. You got to play him in this race. Like I said, we went 2-7. One horse that we did not include that's going to be a short price. The 6 horse 9-5 Todd Pletcher extended layoff. He's coming off a maiden breaking victory and also a first level allowance victories in his 3-year-old campaign. Does have a huge number last time out, but that extended layoff, it's tough to win 3 races in a row. He loses Jose Ortiz. He does get Arad Ortiz Jr., his little brother, back aboard today. So that's not too much of a concern. The concern is the lengthy layoff. Even though Todd Pletcher has good numbers with these lengthy layoffs, it's winning 3 races in a row for me. That's going to be tough. He's going up against runners in here that have good races on the year. Like I said, the 2 horse in here is my top pick because he's been competitive at this level last 3 starts of his career. So the 6 horse is stepping into strong competition today. I think he's going to have to just run a huge one off the bench. And Jose Ortiz jumps off of him, who won with him last time out to ride the 7. Another horse in here to give a look to is a 3. Another Cristot Clement runner with Joe Rosario. Faces level of competition, 2 starts back, ran against Giacosta, the 2 horse in here. The 2 horse ran better than him that day, even though it was off an extended layoff. This one was off an extended layoff as well. He came out of that race to run a stakes race. This is just a bet against. I think he's up against it today. This is a paceless race. Only winners come for $40,000 main claim and starter $50,000 in first level allowance. In the slop, his form is kind of leery. Last time facing a firm turf course was at Aqueduct. Didn't run too well that day at even money. So his form is a question mark at 4-1. Would have liked a little bit of a better price. We're leaving him off the ticket. He is 2 for 2 at Saratoga, so take note for that. But at 4-1, we're leaving him off the ticket. Another horse in here that drew a look was the 4. He's a winner at the 2-year-old campaign, 3-year-old campaign. We like that. The knock on this one, Jose Ortiz, who won with this horse in his maiden breaking victory, won with him first level allowance, jumps off the day to ride that Clement runner, the 7 who we included. This horse doesn't look like it's going to show much speed. Needs speed in this race. Paceless race once again. I think he's going to have a little bit too much to do. His form is a little bit leery in here. Like I said, doesn't get his go-to jockey. So leaving a 4 off the ticket. That leaves the 2 and the 7 in this race. In the second leg of the pick 4. We're going to go into the 4th leg in here. Pretty tough sequence. We're going to use 3 horses in here. This is a mile and 3/8 on the inner turf for main special weights. We're going to first dive into the 1 horse. This is a second-time starter for Chad Brown, Arad Ortiz Jr. Coming off an extended layoff. You like betting Chad Brown horses that are fresh. Draws Arad Ortiz Jr. Might have bet him going into that debut with a bullet workout. Did run second at the level, so this horse is going to run strong. Should be tactical from the rail position, and should be closing late with Chad Brown. Chad Brown's looking for his first win. Didn't win yesterday. He's due for a win soon. So this could be the race that he gets that first win at the Saratoga meet. The 2 horse we did not include. We just think the numbers are not there. He's a 3-year-old adding the blinkers. Don't see much speed from him. He does have a stable mate in here that we did include that's going to show more speed, we think, than the 2. And the numbers are just, I I don't think the numbers are just there for the 2. The 3 horse we gave a look to. He did not run good in his debut race as a 4-year-old. 6 beating 3 1/4 lengths at a similar spot. Did show speed last summer, but that was with Luis Saez in his 3-year-old campaign. Doesn't look like he's running back to that number or that form in his 3-year-old campaign. So I'm gonna definitely need to see another race today from the 3. Maybe bet him third time out. The 5 horse we included. It's our top pick in here. Another Clement runner for Joe Rosario, who's looking for his first winner at the meet. This horse ran second with a little bit of trouble at a similar spot. It's going to be tactical in this race and should be closing late. This horse was, entered in France, coming in the stakes. He has 2 good second place finishes at the main special rate. So experienced a little bit of trouble last time out, as we said, and should be running huge today. Should be closing late. The 6 horse we did not include has faced 2 other runners in here who he's lost to, even though he has trouble in those races. Luis Saez, who rode him on debut, got off of him and rode the 7 horse in here that ran better than the 6 in his last race. So we did not include the 6. Don't see much speed coming from the 6. Don't see him having much form to close on this field today. The 7 we included. The 7 horse, driven by Luis Saez, does draw a nice second in his last race. Should be the pace of the race. Top Pletcher, Luis Saez, strong connections. Did run a nice number last time out. We included him on the ticket. 8 horse we left off the ticket. He's lost to the 1 horse, and the 1 horse was making his debut today. That day he ran great out of that race. That just bodes well for the 1 horse to run better than him. Just more improvement. He has 6 starts on the turf. The 1 horse is a second-time starter. So I don't see this horse showing much speed. He's coming from out of it. I think he's going to have too much to do late. He's a Maryland bred. We're leaving him off the ticket at 6-1, looking for a little bit better price. So we went 3 deep in this field. We went 1, 5, 7. We're looking for the 7 to control things on the front end, the 5 and the 1 to lay tactical and possibly close. The 4th race in here is a tough one. The 4th leg of the pick 4, the 5th and last race, extremely tough. We used 3 horses in here along with a couple entries, so we technically have 4 in here. But we do only like 3 out of those 4, but the 1A is included. So we go through. We have a 1 and an 8, 12-5 claimer. The 1 horse in here has a second place finish at this condition early part of this year. He should show the most speed in here with Jose Ortiz getting back aboard. Dropping a little bit in class. Has good form against this group. Has beaten a couple other runners in here. We included him on a ticket. The 1A stablemate was claimed 2 starts back for the same trainer as the regular 1. Ran against him last time out. Should lay tactical as a winner at this condition. Beating a couple other horses in here. We added him on a ticket, because he's going to be able to lay close. This race is lacking speed a little bit. A lot of these races are lacking speed, so we're looking for speed today to do well. The 2 horse in here, we did not include but gave a look to. This horse is going to be closing. He's coming off an extended layoff and dropping in class. Don't really like that angle. Does draw Joe Rosario and will be closing, but like I said, lack of speed in here. Might have a little bit too much to do late. 3 horse we gave a look to. This horse hasn't really shown much for the 12-5 level. Did run a nice second 2 starts ago, but was claimed out of that race. Does draw Ricardo Santana Jr. One knock against this horse is a Pennsylvania bred. I don't know if he's going to have the class level to go at these horses today. Possibly could show a little bit of speed, um, which we do like in this spot, but he was a play against today. The 4 horse, 12-1. Same profile as a 3. Should show a little bit of speed, but I think his class does not bode well against this field. Coming out of 9 winners of 2, took a while to break that. He got into form, but only got in form looks like because he was going off on a off track, muddy, sloppy track where he showed his best form. Does have a win last time out at Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes going to Saratoga. It's a big step up in class today. I don't see this horse really running with these horses late, going a mile and 8. 5 horse in here, we're making him our top pick. He's a winner at the condition last time out by 6 1/4 lengths. That's very tough. It's going to be tactical. Charles Louis Saez doesn't have blankers. Surprised he's 3-1 on the morning line. It's going to probably go off as a shorter price in here. Just proving at the condition. Speed, he's going to be tactical in a paceless race, or in a race that doesn't look to show much speed. Including him on a ticket, definitely include him on yours. 5 is going to run huge today. We have the 6 horse in here who's dropping in class off an extended layoff. Same profile as the 2. Very good connections. We do have a jockey that does jump off of Ricardo Santana Jr. Don't really like that, but it does draw a Rat Ortiz Jr. Not too worried about this trainer dropping in class. My only problem is with this horse. Only form really comes from that April 18th race, which wasn't too far ago, for claiming 16th. My question is, why is this horse dropping off an extended layoff from the $25,000 level first off the claim? I don't like betting that angle. He loses his jockey. Besides that last race where he was up on the pace, going 25 and 49 flat for the half mile, he's usually coming from far out of it. So at 7-2, we left him off the ticket today. Just think he's going to have a little bit too much to do. New connections, extended layoff, dropping in class. A little bit too many question marks at 7-2 today. We left him off the ticket. The 7 horse is out long shot play in here. We like the 7 horse in here. As we mentioned, this is lacking this pace. This race is lacking speed. And that's exactly what the 7 possesses, especially at the level. If we look back at September 10th last year, this horse showed speed and won at the condition. It was a first level allowance, $5,000, optional $5,000 level that he won last time out. Ran the fastest number in the of this field actually last time out. Ran a nice second at the condition at the level. It was a muddy, sloppy track, but did show good speed. Has shown speed in all of his most of his career starts. And it's competitive, as we said, at the condition already. It's proven. At 15-1, we're including him on a ticket to close out the pick 4. Just gonna go through a couple of other. We did not like the 9 and the 8 and 9 in here. They're gonna be up against it. Has faced this level of competition before. Not showing much speed. It's going to be coming from out of it. The 9 horse, same profile as the 8. Faced this level of competition last time out off an extended layoff. Ran 6-12 lengths. He's going to be coming from out of it. Not too much to look for in the 8 and the 9. So we are taking a stab against the 6, the 2, and the 3. But we're including the 1, the 5, and the 7 to close out the pick 4. Just basically from a tactical advantage. I think the 1, 5, and the 7 are going to lay the closest in here and hopefully just have enough finish to finish off this race. So we're just going to go back and recap the entire pick 4 ticket. Make sure this doesn't restart. Okay. So race number 2, we went 4 deep. We went 1, 3, 6, and 8. We're making the 8 horse our top pick. Should show good speed. 3 horse our second pick. Should be on the lead. We're making a 1 horse at 12-1, our third pick. The 6 horse at 5-2, our fourth pick, who should show speed as well. 1-3, 6-8 to get out of the first leg of the pick four. Third race, we take our stand in this race. We go with the 2 and the 7, hoping for the 2 and the 7 to lay a little tactical in the paceless race. Hopefully to beat the 6 horse. 2-7 in the second leg of the pick four. Third leg of the pick four, we went 3 deep. We went 1-5-7. We're making the 5 horse our top pick, the 1 horse our second pick, and the 7 horse, who should be controlling things on the front end, our third pick at 5-2. We're closing out the late pick four with 4 horses. We're making our selections the 1, the 5, and the 7. We're making the 5 our top pick at 3-1. We're making the 7 horse actually at 15-1, our second pick, who should show good speed. And we're making a couple entry, the 1 and the 1A, our third and fourth pick, to close our pick four in here. So that makes a $36 ticket. Like I said, we'll probably hopefully we get a fast and firm racetrack today. So if we do, I'll probably be handicapping the late pick four. As I once mentioned, the opening day at Del Mar today. Gulfstream Park is returning to racing, so we're going to be handicapping all 3 of those races this whole weekend: Del Mar, Gulfstream, and Saratoga. So stay tuned for more of those, and good luck to you guys' pick four tickets. See you in the next one.